Yo guys, welcome to another video from your boy Alex Attack. We have a few things to talk about today and we're going to do a few pack openings for all of you superstars. Now, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos going forward. So first things first, I want to talk about my latest video, the random icon pack. Wow, the response for that is absolutely epic from my channel. I think it's up to about 4,400 views. I'm just like, wow, that has absolutely blown all my videos away by a lot. Even that Messi video that I packed in a 7.5K pack has about 1,500 views. This has 4,400 views. So obviously I've done something right there. I'm trying to tee up so I can do another random base icon pack for all of you superstars. So I know I pronounced the icon's name wrong. I called him Klaus. His name is Closer. I probably got that wrong again. Please do not grill me for it. I suck at pronunciations. Australian, true Aussie accents. Please forgive me for that. I'm not disrespecting to a true icon of the game. Apparently he's an absolute freak. Now, moving on, I didn't upload my Division Rivals and my Weekend League pack. Apologies for that. I opened it, as you can see on the screen. These are probably the top 6 players that I got from that. I didn't really think it was worth it. I recorded the video, my pack reactions. So you can see I got Foster, Herman, Kimmich, Lenglet, Hernandez, and Bonucci. Some of those players are okay, but it was nothing special to make a video for all of you guys. But we also have our squad battle rewards coming soon. Now, this is where things get a little bit interesting. So after a really poor performance of my Weekend League and Division Rivals, I was quite shattered, but then I realized I had enough players to do the 86 plus red player pig pack, where you get 3 random players over the 86. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. I didn't film myself recording it, but those are the players that I submitted there on the screen. Some of those players are okay, but they're never gonna fit into my Dream Team squad. So we submitted them. And just like that, we had a random pick pack. So right now I was thinking, we get Messi and Mbappe, but I was pretty angry at this point. Like, I just wanted to open the packs. I didn't really care. At the end of the day, like, our pack luck today, or that day, was terrible. We open up the pack, and we get Saul, Alex Taylor's, which is a really good card. And we got the boy Griezmann. I'm just like, yep. That's actually a pretty good pack. Like, I'm actually really happy about that one. And I'm just like, Griezmann, left wing, is a pretty solid card. But then I had Neymar on the left wing, so I had a little bit of thinking to do. So what I did was I did a little bit of a drastic change. I was just like, what can I do to my team to make it better? So I actually ended up listing Neymar on the market, and I also listed Socrates on the market as well. I sell Neymar and Socrates, that's going to leave a lot of money in the kitty. That can get me a really good icon, like a centre mid or a cam style position. So just like that, I sold my boy Socrates for about nearly 1.2 mil, and I sold the boy Neymar for just like maybe like 1,050,000 coins. So in the kitty right now we had 2.2 million, and it's like, wow, we can actually buy a really sick icon. So I had come down to a few players that I really wanted. One was the mid Ronaldinho, he's gone for about 2.8. It's probably a little bit out of my budget. Another card I was looking at is the Cruyff, baby Cruyff. He's gone for about maybe 2.2, 2.3-ish. Another card I was looking at was big boy Zidane, the French midfielder, and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to see what the hype's all about. So it took me a while. I was actually sniping some players to get the boy Zidane. Zidane was sitting at about 2.6-ish. So I still need to make some coins to get the big boy Zidane. So I ended up started off, I was trying to snipe some players. I started off by getting some Handanovic, because when I packed him last week, he was extinct. I was looking at the market, and I was seeing some for about, 48 to 50K. I'm just like, for a road to the final player, that's super duper mega cheap. So I ended up picking up a few, and I actually probably bought maybe 10 to 15 of them, and literally maybe probably 3 hours later, he was selling for nearly 60K. So I was making a little bit of profit off these, not like huge profit, but just a little bit of profit off every single one of those cards. Then I was like, oh, I want to try and go a little bit bigger. So this is the last day of those road to the final players. So I decided to go for, have a look at Sancho. I had a look on Footbin. He started off by selling by maybe 270, 280, and he was selling for about 220. And I was just like, I'm going to take a risk. Sancho's a really good card, and people want him just before the Weekend League. So I ended up picking up maybe 10, roughly about 220. And then the day after, about 12 hours later, he was going for about 245. 245 to maybe even 250, a couple of them. So I ended up selling all of them, making a little bit of profit, but it still wasn't enough to get my boys done. So what I did was pretty much sold everything in my club, everything that I didn't need for my weekend league club. I sold pretty much majority of my squad fitness cards, pretty much sold all my formation cards as well. Literally everything I had. My club was bare bone. Then I was just waiting. I was literally just looking at the market for ages. So here it is. The big boys are done. For 2,690, so nearly 2.7 million. We bought him. I'm just like, yes, welcome to the dream team, bro. Like, look how many coins I had left. Literally like 234 coins or something, and bam, he is in the dream team. So right now he's going to get a super link to Kante, which is good because he gets his chemistry up to 10. Griezmann gets obviously a super link, and Ben Yedder gets a super link as well. I had to change my formation around, so I couldn't go from the 4-3-3, so I had to change it so Ben Yedder and Zidane could get a link. But other than that, he fits the team really well. And that's how we're going to be running with our team. So we changed it though. We're running with a 4-1-2-1-2 formation where Messi and Griezmann are up top. Zidane's at that cam position. We've got Ben Yedder and De Jong as cams, but De Jong's sort of like a CDM type thing with Kante staying back as well. So far it's doing really well for us. I still have weekend league games to go. So far guys, we're on 18 wins and 6 losses. Not too bad, not too bad. Look, if I win at least 2 out of these 6 games, I'll be happy. If I win 5 out of these 6 games, I'll be super duper mega happy. But the chances of that are really hard. I always find the very last 10 games of weekend league, it's literally like my opponents are just on roids. Like their teams are just literally next level, and I just find it really draining to play those last 10 games. Like I did a massive grind yesterday, so Sunday in Australia. I nearly played 24 games in one day, and I was absolutely tanked. So the last 2 games of the night, I actually lost, and I was just like, all right, I need to have a break. I need to get away from the controller so I don't lose any more games, and I'm going to attack it today fresh. So just like that, that's the end of our weekend league. We ended up getting our best ever weekend league score with 22 wins and 8 losses. So I actually had 22 wins with 2 games remaining, and I was just like, I can actually get into the elite first time ever in my life. But I actually played these 2 God squads. Well, literally, they were next level. One had like probably 5 icons, and the other one had a couple of icons. We just had sick players like Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, and I just got destroyed, to be honest. So that's my fault. Hopefully next week we can get better. Hopefully you can get that Elite 1 rewards. But let's have a quick look at our big boys Zidane before we end the episode. Now, if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. So, he's played 37 games, he's kicked 22 goals, and he's had 16 assists. Not too bad. Let's have a look at our boy Griezmann. This was his first weekend league as well. He played 37 games, kicked 32 goals, and 25 assists. I actually really rated him. I know he's very left foot dominant, but Griezmann's a really, really good striker. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Now, tomorrow, there is going to be a Team of the Week pack opening. I've done a few Team of the Weeks over the weekend. I've summed them all up into one big video for all of you guys. But hey, enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you are, and I'll see you for another video.